Verily, I am Allah. There is no God but I. So serve thou me only, and establish regular prayer for celebrating my praise. Allah is telling us. There's nobody around here. When you say your prayer, Allahu Akbar, no one. Why are you thinking about everything else? Why are you thinking about everything else or everyone else when I am the only one that's here right now? And this is yet here. And sometimes your mind needs a bit time to actually fall into this, to not fall, but to accept this wholeheartedly. Because why? Wait, I have to think about this, I have to think about this, I have to think about this. Especially in prayer. Why? Because prayer is so peaceful. Prayer is peaceful. That's why your mind has all of these things in the top part of the mind. It's all unsettled stuff. So it is important before prayer to settle our mind first. Don't before prayer, we look at our phone. Then you get new information. Then your mind has to process this. And then not only Facebook, even anything else, you get into conversations, everything. So what is important is that we should maybe after wudu or before wudu, during wudu, we should refocus our intention. It's very important. So that when it comes to prayer, we all say.
It's funny how these thoughts only come when we are prayer.
This is very important. You know why? Because you're peaceful then. There was once Imam Abu Hanifa, there's someone who came to Imam Abu Hanifa and they said they lost something. The story was such that then Imam Abu Hanifa said go to prayer. The minute she started praying, he came, I've lost it there. That's how our mind is, because when we're so busy, there's these things on top of it that's there, it's not settled.
I always find when there are more questions for myself after a session, mashallah, it's very fruitful for me. Alhamdulillah, I think there's a lot to digest, and alhamdulillah, you not only put it bite size for us, but also you put in the references, so we know where to seek more when we feel like there's a lot more that you want to look up into. Alhamdulillah, that referencing helps a lot, and I think it's a sense of awareness and a sense of intention with a lot more meaning to it.
Solat itself now has a deeper dimension. It's no longer just stand, rukuk, prostrate. It has more meaning to it, and each position has its own thought process. What is it that you want at that position? And also wudu itself, now with the influence of materials from Ghazali, now wudu itself has another layer of meaning. It's not just wash your hands, wash your face, So hopefully other people who have not yet come here, they given the chance by Allah Azza wa Jal to come here and to seek this knowledge of love within your ibadah, so that they can make full use of the ibadah before they run out of time to express it.
There's been a lot of information, not just on Solah, on how to get to Solah, and what Solah should mean for us, and then how to reap the full benefit of Solah, and how to have the connection with Allah through prayers also.
I think echoing from him, it's like this course, how it has been beneficial is that before this you just do it because you're told to do it, because it's inborn, your parents tell you to do it, honestly. But after going through this, it's like there's meaning to everything you do. Your wudu, there's meaning behind it, your prayers and all that. So it shifts you into a different perspective, different dimension. You appreciate what you're doing.
You want to do it.
Seriously, all these things. It's a beautiful reminder.
And this class is normally classes you go to is always one way. The teacher will be teaching, and at the end of the session there will be Q&A. But here, at the end of every discussion that we have a sharing session with all the members. So it's very good. I've never attended such a lesson before. This is the first time. I'm not used to sharing actually. so this is very new and it's very very nice. I like this concept actually. It's fantastic.
Yeah, and you tend to understand more also when you start sharing, right? It's in your mind better. You know, you tend to.
So I think being center is the place to go. If like you're searching for something more, for some spiritual aspects of your religion, I guess like there are many places out there that you can find or you can study information about fiqh, about tawheed, about sirah and all that. But if you are looking for that missing string, missing link to string everything that you know together, you should attend like some classes at Being Center.
I think there's a huge amount of benefit that people are like gonna benefit from this, because if most of the time when we, in fact from my experience, most of the time when we attend classes and all these things, it's really what I've learned from it is more in depth. As in, it goes several layers before reaching to this is how you do. And for someone who wants to get closer to him, for someone who wants to give meaning to what they're doing, this will definitely be beneficial. It's not just because like our iman, it goes up and down, but when sometimes when it goes down, you need some reminder, not just you have to pray because you're told to pray, but it's a reminder. There's a reason why you're praying, there's a reason why you need to take a salah.
I think it has provided me with some insights to what I'm lacking in my prayer. There is a lot more understanding of why I'm doing my prayer and how it benefits me in doing the prayer. And I think that kind of connection is quite unique to something that you don't feel it with a human being. You feel it beyond with something that is not of a physical one.
In terms of the starting from the work itself, past experience, I've kind of thought is one of the humans actually to cleanse our sins. Having attended this course, I realized it's more than that. It's like not just the kinds of things, but also for us to seek more from Allah.
So in a way, now ibadah itself for me is no longer just an ibadah, but it's out of love and devotion. So prayer itself now becomes an act of love rather than just a plain ibadah. And with that also it reminds me that you don't have that much time to express that amount of love. So now that I have that knowledge in my hand, I have to freely utilize it before that time ends for me to express that love.
I think the biggest takeaway from it is, I think a lot throughout the sessions is the word love. I think love for your ibadah, the love for your salat. It's going beyond just the superficial of like you love Allah, that's why you are doing ibadah. There is a consciousness to it, there is intent, there is a deeper understanding and the intention towards it. So I think my biggest takeaway from it is using love and having that intention towards making that love possible with the one creator.